Gear up for heart-racing action, where bold heroes take on ruthless villains in a high-stakes fight for survival. Feel the rush of explosive thrills and fierce combat as bravery and mayhem erupt on screen. Enter the adrenaline-charged world of the most action-packed movies ever made. So now, our first movie is Boy Kills World. This dystopian action thriller, directed by Moritz Moore, follows the gripping story of a young boy who spends his days playing arcade games and sketching dreams of a better future with his sister. But their reality is far from peaceful. They live in a brutal city controlled by the tyrannical Van de Kooi family. Every year, the ruthless matriarch Hilda selects 12 citizens to participate in a deadly event called The Culling, broadcast live as entertainment, and where no one survives. During one such event, the boy's entire family is slaughtered. He survives, but is left deaf and mute from the trauma. Rescued and trained by a mysterious shaman, he learns to silence his inner innocence and transform into a deadly warrior. The film delivers brutal martial arts chaos and non-stop action. It's a wild, high-octane ride that keeps your heart racing, though the final act might feel a bit dragged. Still, the intense action and solid performances hold your attention throughout. It holds a 6.4 rating on IMDb and is streaming now on Prime Video. Up next, we have Red Right Hand, an American action thriller directed by Ian Nelmes and Esham Nelmes. The story centers on a former junkie who paid a steep price, burning his own hand, to escape the grip of the underworld. But peace proves short-lived. After losing his sister to a tragic, drug-fueled death, he seeks solace, only to be dragged back into the chaos by a ruthless drug lord named Big Cat. As he's pulled deeper into danger, he discovers just how far he's willing to go, even if it means killing, to protect his town and family. While the plot may not be groundbreaking, it's surprisingly gripping. It's a gritty tale where survival and loyalty clash, and escaping the past is never that easy. With a 5.3 rating on IMDb, Red Right Hand is currently streaming on Hulu. Up next, we have Bad Boys, Ride or Die. This action comedy film, directed by Adil and Bilal, brings the iconic duo back in style. The beloved Bad Boys return with their signature mix of high-octane action and laugh-out-loud comedy. But this time, there's a twist. Miami's finest are now fugitives. The story follows detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett as they dive into a high-stakes mission to clear the name of their late captain, Conrad Howard, who's been wrongly accused of corruption and ties to drug cartels. But the deeper they dig, the more tangled the web becomes, and soon they find themselves being framed and forced to run for their lives. Packed with explosive action, sharp humor, and classic buddy cop banter, this film is a thrilling addition to the Bad Boys franchise. The electric chemistry between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence is as strong as ever, making their legendary partnership a major highlight. With a 7.0 rating on IMDb and streaming now on Prime Video, Bad Boys Ride or Die is a must-watch thrill ride for fans of action-packed, feel-good fun. Up next is The Beekeeper, a gripping 2024 American action thriller directed by David Ayer. The story kicks off with a retired schoolteacher, Eloise Parker, who tragically takes her own life after falling victim to a $2 million phishing scam. But what the ruthless scammers don't realize is that her quiet tenant, Adam Clay, is far more dangerous than he seems. He's a former operative in a secretive organization known as the Beekeepers, and now he's out for revenge. Adam launches into a relentless mission to hunt down and eliminate everyone involved. The Beekeeper delivers pulse-pounding action and a powerful quest for justice, with Jason Statham navigating a deadly world where the line between vengeance and duty fades fast. It's a high-stakes thrill ride packed with explosive scenes that'll keep you glued from beginning to end. The film holds a 6.4 rating on IMDb and is available to stream on Prime Video. Up next, we have Roadhouse. This is a high-octane American action film directed by Doug Liman and serves as a remake of the 1989 classic of the same name. The plot centers around a former UFC fighter who takes a job as a bouncer at a notorious Roadhouse bar. Though hesitant at first, he soon finds himself up against a gang of violent troublemakers led by a powerful and dangerous figure. As things spiral out of control and alliances shift, he's pulled into a deadly conflict that builds to an explosive final showdown with a ruthless assassin. Roadhouse is a gritty and stylish thrill ride. The action is unrelenting, raw, brutal, and at times downright savage. Jake Gyllenhaal shines with a performance that swings from charming to terrifying. With a 6.2 rating on IMDb, this intense ride is now streaming on Prime Video. Up next is The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This 2024 spy action comedy, directed by Guy Ritchie, is inspired by the 2014 book Churchill's Secret Warriors. Set during World War II, the film transports us to a time when the United Kingdom was under constant threat from Nazi attacks. In response, the British military assembles an elite team of highly skilled soldiers for a daring mission: strike deep behind enemy lines to sabotage the Nazis' U-boat resupply operation on a remote island. As the covert mission unfolds, you're pulled into a high-stakes world of espionage where every decision counts. The film offers thrilling glimpses into the era, packed with explosive action and perfectly timed humor. With gripping storytelling and standout performances, it's a must-watch for fans of war dramas and spy thrillers alike. Boasting a 7.4 IMDb rating, the movie is available to rent or buy on YouTube. Up next, we have Deadpool and Wolverine. This action comedy, directed by Sean Levy, is based on iconic Marvel Comics characters. Deadpool's quiet life takes a wild turn when the Time Variance Authority enlists him to help protect the multiverse. He escapes the TVA and travels through a series of unpredictable universes. Along the way, he crosses paths with a battered version of Wolverine, still healing from past battles. The two reluctant heroes are forced to join forces when they uncover a shared threat, a mysterious organization conducting dark experiments on mutants. The action scenes are a thrill ride, adrenaline pumping and smartly choreographed. Wolverine's fierce claw combat and Deadpool's agile, over-the-top acrobatics make for an exciting blend. The storyline keeps you hooked with its mix of mystery, conspiracy, and emotional stakes. It masterfully balances laugh-out-loud moments with intense drama. The film currently holds an impressive 8.3 rating on IMDb. Our final masterpiece is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, a gripping post-apocalyptic action film directed by George Miller. Marking the fifth installment in Miller's iconic Mad Max franchise, the film centers around Furiosa, a fearless warrior first introduced in Mad Max: Fury Road. As a young girl, Furiosa is kidnapped by Dementis, the ruthless leader of a savage biker gang. She faces captivity, betrayal, and heartbreaking loss, yet her willpower never fades. On her journey, she crosses paths with Immortan Joe, the tyrannical ruler of the Citadel. What follows is an intense, relentless fight for survival and a determined quest to return home. The movie bursts with adrenaline-fueled action, from wild desert chases to thunderous battle scenes. Furiosa's fierce combat abilities and unshakable drive keep the audience hooked throughout. Anya Taylor-Joy stuns as Furiosa, delivering a bold and layered performance. With a 7.7 rating on IMDb, the film is available to buy or rent on YouTube. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic movie breakdowns. See you in the next one.